Hey guys, and welcome back to Shelf Life Extension. I'm Alexis, and today is Top 5 Wednesday. So I just want to say sorry that I've kind of been absent. It's one of those times in life where, like not only are you in a rating slump, but you're just kind of in a life slump. You just don't want to do anything. You just don't want to leave bed. You just literally don't want to live life. It's one of those things. So it's made it really hard to just even like get up and film. So the fact that I'm even filming today is mighty surprising. But I didn't have a video up for Monday because I did do that live stream on Saturday, which, kind of just turned into me and Shelby karaokeing for you guys and playing guitar because nobody showed up and nobody had any questions really. But thanks to Claire, Brock, and Ilse for even showing up and popping in for a little bit. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, so as always, Top 5 Wednesday was created by Lainey over at GINGERREADSLAINEY, and I will link down both her channel and the Goodreads group if you'd like to join us. Today's Top 5 Wednesday topic is the top 5 books that you would want to be made into a TV series. Not movies, legit series. And by God, do I have a couple. Now I know a lot of these you might be like, oh, yeah, of course. Or I've mentioned before, but like legit, these are like my top things. But I do have one book that I know Shelby's talked about on her channel that I have not mentioned, but I was really looking at it and I was like, you know what? This would actually make a really, really cool TV series if somebody ever decided to pick it up. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. No order as always, just gonna give you 5. So first and foremost, you all know it's Guilty Pleasures, the Anita Blake series by Laurel K. Hamilton. This would make an amazing series. Not only because it's vampires and werewolves, but it introduces a lot of new different type of were creatures. Like I know in True Blood, there's like were tigers and stuff, and it's kind of the same thing, but in here it goes beyond that. It goes to like were rats. There's like a were swan, I think, at one point. What else? I don't even know. There's were everythings. And then it also starts to utilize more mythical creatures like succubi and incubi and just tons of stuff. There's a lot of stuff in this series, and the social hierarchy of the vampires is really cool, and it would just make for a very interesting TV show. It would really set itself apart from True Blood and Vampire Diaries and stuff like that because it's elevated to a certain level, and I think it'd be very, very, very entertaining, and a lot of people would really enjoy it. So yeah, of course, it's gotta ask for the Anita Blake series. Second to that would be the Vampire Academy. I would totally watch a Vampire Academy series if they ever did that. Now, I mentioned it before that I did relatively like the Vampire Academy movie. It's one of those things where it's like, it was so bad that it was so good. And it had its moments. It had its moments that I actually really liked the way that they incorporated it compared to the book. And I really liked the actors and everything. Overall, I was just really sad that that movie wasn't as good as it could have been and it didn't get the momentum it needed. And I'm really sad that Frostbite isn't happening because that could have been amazing if that got approved. So it's like, why not just make it a TV series? Oh my gosh. One, it's way better than Vampire Diaries, which I stopped watching after like season 4 because it's just the same thing over and over again, and I hate Elena, she's getting so annoying. But yeah, this as a TV series would be awesome. There's so much depth to it. There's so much more going on behind the scenes than you know, and all the characters are super fun, and it would just be a great time. Please make this into a TV series. Please, hey, come on, let's talk about this real quick. Shadowhunters, that movie was a flop, but that's getting a TV series. Hey, where's the Vampire Academy series? Why isn't this happening? Super upset. And then also, I think Solace and the whole Parasol Protectorate series would be an amazing, amazing TV series because it doesn't take that paranormal fantasy genre too seriously. It actually adds a lot of humor and kind of jabs at it in a way that isn't necessarily poking fun at it, that allows you to kind of separate yourself from it so you can look at it as such. It would be so much fun because Alexia is amazing. She's so funny, so witty, so strong-headed, and I think like overall, because this is like straight up Victorian steampunk, the costumes and all the gadgetry would be so amazing. It would come off amazing on screen, and it would just be so much fun. And I just started the second book, so it would be a lot of fun if they made this into a series. Next, I'm gonna talk about Hounded because you guys know that I just finished this and I really enjoyed this. This is one of those series that there are a lot. I do have the second book called Hexed. I haven't started it yet. I might start it next month, but there's about like about 7 books I think in the series right now. One of them just came out recently. But this would make an amazing TV series. It would be so much fun. One, because you don't see druids on TV. Like, you guys know that I had a big problem with Outlander simply because they didn't even explore the druids and the witches, which would have been so much fun both in the book and on the TV show. But they didn't. And then with this book, the main character is a druid, so you'd really have to explore that. You really have to tap into the history, the magic system, and overall the rules and their connection to the earth and the whole society based off of his druidic background. And it would be so much fun and it would be so cool. Plus, Atticus is hilarious. He is so funny. And you could do so much with this series considering he's been alive for so long. That, like, oh my god, so many flashbacks and stuff would be amazing. Amazing! This would be such a cool TV series. So hey, TV producers, freaking get on it because this would be so much fun. And last but not least, I'm going to talk about Storm Dancer by Jay Kristoff. Now, I never talked about this book on my channel, mainly because one, this is Shelly's book. I read it a long time ago. Like, I think I was a senior in high school when we read this and I borrowed this from her, and it is a super cool story. She has the rest of the novels of this series, so I really do want to finish this one of these days, but this would be absolutely amazing to see on a TV screen. This book is Japanese steampunk fantasy Game of Thrones-y thing. Like, not, but it has a lot of Japanese influences. It's very steampunky because this whole entire novel focuses around the idea that this kind of Japanese culture is being overtaken by the new industrialized wave that is kind of overtaking the country and introducing itself. So their culture's kind of dying out and it's about that battle. So it would just be so exciting to see that, because obviously you always kind of associate steampunk with Victorian, right? But steampunk in a Japanese, very Asian culture would be so much fun to see, and this is such an exciting story. It has an amazing female lead. She's so strong, she's so smart, and the whole like society and culture in this novel and series is so cool. And it's definitely a book that's kind of hard to get into because it has a very interesting voice and writing style, but on TV it would be glorious, like no joke. If you have not read this book, I highly suggest it. It is very cool, and it would be an amazing thing to see. It just would be so cool. So yeah. And then of course, just a little extra bonus that doesn't count, but legit, any Susanna Kearsley novel as a TV series would be amazing. Particularly The Winter Sea or Mariana. They would be really cool with the whole past and present happening at the same time, and it would just be really fun. But otherwise, yeah, so those are my 5. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will totally check you guys out later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Yeah, you know, because obviously you see here, she's like a ninja thing. Super cool, because it'd be a lot like Outlander, except better. Okay, I'm just kidding, but